What's going on, guys? It's your boy Antonio. Wait, am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to be here? Am I supposed to have titles like right here covering my face? We're gonna vogue and strike a pose, you know. Yeah. It's your boy Antonio back with another audiobook review. And we're going to be reviewing today Sanctum by Madeleine Roux, book 2 of the series for Asylum. And here's what Sanctum is about. So, Dan, Abby, and Jordan remain traumatized by the summer they shared in the Brookline Asylum. Much as they love to move on, many questions remain, and someone is determined to keep the terror alive. Sending the teens photos of an old-timey carnival with no note and no name, forsaking their plan to never go back. The teens return to New Hampshire College under the guise of weekend for prospective students, and there they realize that the carnival from the photos is not only real, it's here on campus. Apparently for the first time in many years, sneaking away from sample classes and college parties, Dan and his friends lead a tour of their own, one through the abandoned houses and hidden places of a surrounding town. Camford is hiding a terrible past, and the truth behind Dan's connection to the asylum's evil warden is more terrifying than Dan has ever fucking imagined. I'm trying to add a little bit more personality to this shit and be a little bit more entertaining, but the audiobook is 7 hours and 30 minutes. It wasn't approximately 8 hours, like I said. I enjoyed the book. There were some parts where I was starting to get a little bit bored, and I just wanted to get to the good parts while I was at work when I was listening to it. Dan visits his friend Felix, who was the main villain in the last book, who has been committed to a psychiatric ward so he can seek treatment. And Felix just basically says, "You're not finished yet." So that sparks a whole investigation thing. And one thing that added to the story that I feel like that if this backdrop wasn't part of the story, then the story would have sucked. The storyline would have sucked big time. When they go do their investigations through the houses and whatnot, so they can seek answers, and they go to the carnival and college parties, well, carnival, and they realize it's a secret society called the Scarlets. Now, that added to the story tremendously, because how terrifying and horrifying that they appeared to be, they added to the story. And finally, we all know how creepy Professor Reyes was in the last book. Now they gave him they gave Professor Reyes a reason why. Now we know why. It's like a little story in between. Now we know why that motherfucker is creepy. And of course, the villain. By the way, she didn't choose to be the villain. It was not there for her to be the villain. It was bestowed upon her. Like, she didn't have a choice in this matter because of Warden Crawford. The story was great. I loved it. Not like loved it like it was the best book ever, but wasn't for the Scarlets though, because I like secret society. I like that type of stuff. Knowing there's dark past and secrets and shit. I enjoyed it for the most part. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. I can't wait to read Catacomb. And that'd be all, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I know I haven't really done a lot of booktube videos. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get a little bit of everything out. And I still have to catch up on my reading also. Dark Run. I said I'll have it done by the end of the month. So far, these past 2 weeks has been really shitty as far as reading, but you know what? Once I get to days, it'll be easier for me to read instead of being on this shit schedule that I'm in right now. Tomorrow is my last day on nights. So, I'll catch you guys later. It's your boy Antonio. And, peace.